Hey everybody, it's your girl Bondy Blue, and I am back for another 90-day fiance before the 90 days. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it. So let's start with Avery. Avery and Omar. Y'all know Avery is like 20-something years old. She's about to leave America to go to Syria to be with her man Omar that she met online on a Muslim dating app of some sort. Okay, it started off with a lie because his profile said that he was from America, but really he was from Syria, and we are in huge conflict with them right now, as well as them having conflict amongst themselves. So it's not a safe place to live. And Omar has like lost things, and she is still planning to marry him and move to Syria until he can get approved for a visa here in America. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, she's crazy. She hasn't told her mom yet, even though her mom is traveling with her because her mom wants to make sure that everything is okay. Y'all, they showed a picture of the mom from back in the Gap when she was young. Stunning. Like, I'm just saying, like, I saw it when I looked at her, but just super, super pretty. Definitely passed down them looks to Avery. You know, it's something in the eyes, you know what I mean? But she talks to her friends. Avery's talking to her friends who are so confused, okay? They say that back in the Gap, Avery was, and I mean back in the Gap like last year, Avery was out here wilding. She was doing a lot of things, you know, with a lot, you know, I don't know about a lot of people, but she was having sex, okay? She was out here doing it and doing it well. And her homegirls, you know, are wondering how Omar is going to feel about this considering the cultural difference. And she says they argue about it. And that's why she doesn't really talk about it much, because he gets upset when they talk about the fact that she has had a sexual past before him. And he gets upset when they talk about the fact that she has had a sexual past before him. Okay? Now, in normal circumstances, when American men try to do this, I look at them like they're stupid. But then the fact that, you know, they're culturally so different, I'm looking at both of them like they're stupid. Because I hope she knows that he's probably going to beat her upside the head with that fact. And apparently he hasn't done anything. He hasn't even kissed anybody. Girl, why are you doing this to yourself? They got a whole bunch of American Muslim people that you could be with, that could be on this side of the world, that don't cost so much money. Like, this is just a lot. Like, I'm looking at Avery just like her friends are looking at her like, girl, this is the craziest shit that you have ever done, okay? And he complains that even when she does wear a burqa and cover her hair, it's not Muslim enough. And that's just about to be an issue. So Avery is getting ready to pack so that she can go to Syria with her mom, and her mom pulls out her wedding dress. And this is the picture that they showed us of the mom when she was in her wedding dress. Okay, face, okay? And the dress was actually really pretty, but it's a tube dress. You know, I don't want to say tube top because it's not a tube top, but y'all know what I'm talking about, where it's just a bustiquela. And no shoulders, you know what I mean, at all, off the shoulder, nothing going on. And that's not gonna fly in Syria. And mom should know that. But she busts out this dress because she wanted it to be a tradition that her daughter would wear her dress. And I get that, but don't, like, you know, be upset if she doesn't want to wear your dress, especially if culturally it's not appropriate. Like, what would happen to her if she got married in that dress with all of her damn back and shoulders out? That would not be cool. So when she shows it to Avery, Avery is like, I'm not wearing that. I'm not trying to go against his culture and what's appropriate for them. And the mom is just really upset about it. And the mom says that in 10 years, she's not going to want some man telling her how to dress. And a year ago, she was wearing tube tops and Daisy Dukes. And Avery is like, would you want me to keep dressing like that? Like, you want me to be out here being a slut? Is what you're telling me? Just like, her dressing like that does not make her a slut. But I imagine that that's what she was going through. Like the wilding, okay, the dressing, the sex, the drinking, the partying. She was living that life, okay? And her mom may not want that for her, but this is so much of an opposite, it's scary. And she just wants to make sure that her daughter is doing something that she's comfortable with. And I also feel like it's hard to watch your children change. It is hard to watch them adopt feelings and belief systems that you did not give them. But this is a part of them growing up and becoming an adult. I do feel like eventually Avery will get tired of this and grow out of it. But if I'm wrong, great. Great. But it's just the way it looks to me. It looks like this is a phase. And she gonna find that out when she get to Syria. Just saying. So her and her mom get to the, airport. They say their goodbyes and hug family members and all of this. They get to the airport, get up to the ticket booth and realize that she doesn't have her cell phone. So they call her grandma for the grandma to come back. Grandma comes back. They go in the car. They still can't find the phone. She don't know where the phone at. And she's like, oh, I guess it's not a big deal for me to have a phone. And it's like, you could definitely get like a little prepaid phone in here somewhere. Can't you? It's the airport. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all are stopping in Washington, D.C. Y'all can't stop and get like a little, prepaid Boost Mobile or some shit like that. Get the out of here with this. Like, you know what I'm saying? But the mom is like, we not going nowhere until you have a cell phone. And I'm like, you going with her. You can't just make sure that she has a cell phone, like when y'all get there. I just felt like they was trying to make this huge dun, 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 moment. And I was just like, oh, girl, whatever. Caesar and Maria, or for that matter, just Caesar. He did his research just like I did and found out that Maria could leave her country. And he calls her and tells her that he's found out that she can just leave her country. And she's still like, well, I'm a see. And he's like, well, can you promise me that you'll buy your ticket tonight? And she was like, yeah, I'm a see. And he's like, okay, well, do you miss me? Are you happy you're gonna see me? And she's like, yeah. He's like, well, I love you. And she's like, I love you too. Okay, I have to go. And it's just like, you can tell from the phone conversation that she had no plans on ever really coming to see you. They always find an excuse. And when it's all the way down to the wire and it's been 5 years and however hundreds of thousands of dollars or tens of thousands of dollars you've spent on her, when you go to Mexico and she doesn't show up, oh my God. Like, I cannot. And if she does show up, we're going to have to deal with the Azan Nicole effect. Y'all, I have no patience for this whole scenario. So after he gets off the phone with her and she's agreed to get the ticket, so he believes, he's all relieved and excited and decides to go to a jewelry store with his friend so he can try to get her an engagement ring. He's been starving himself to send her $800 a month. And now he doesn't have anything left to get her a ring with. So he has a $200 budget. Okay? Of course, they have to explain their whole damn life to people whenever they go into a store. And when the lady asks to see a picture of Maria, she's like, oh, she's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. Yeah, we're going to be seeing Caesar again. I hope I'm wrong, but... And I love the homeboy. Because the homeboy is trying not to, tell him he's losing his damn mind, but he's just like, so you don't think that she's sending videos and pictures and messages to other guys? You don't think she's getting money from 8 other guys or something like that? And he's like, no, I don't think that at all. No, I don't think that. And I'm like, even though she never says your name in the messages that she sends you, and it's always baby and my husband and my love and all of this shit, the friend was trying to make him see. The friend was trying to make him see. He was even like, I hope y'all have a return policy on these rings. To have a friend like Caesar, Lord. They try your patience so much because you don't want to hurt their feelings, but they just being so stupid. So y'all, Angela and Michael are back. And I'm just like, but why? They have broken up so many times. So we all thought it was over at the reunion, the tell-all last season, because he called her his elder and she got pissed off about that. And it's like, do you know what it means for you to be his elder? He can still you and you can be his elder. Bleeping myself out. You understand that, right? You understand that, right? That elder means you're older than him. And since you're 20 years his senior, are you not his elder? I can't stand people that don't want to be act their age. You didn't preserve your sexy enough to not act your age. Okay? No disrespect. But Angela is 53 and my mom is 62. And Angela look like she got a good two decades on my mama. So it's just But y'all, they didn't made up again. And she filed for the K1 visa as soon as she got back home. And now she's going back to Nigeria to see him one last time while they're waiting on the K1 visa process, okay? She's still upset with him because he's still friending and talking to women on social media, and that upsets her. And she's still gonna go through and plan a wedding, though. She's looking at venues and seeing how cheap this shit won't be. Okay, it won't be cheap, and she's gonna have to get it together. All right. And the fact that she even wants to marry somebody who you've been through all of this with, and you've only seen them in person a couple of times, like a few times, and you're going through all of this, spending money, getting your hopes up, talking to your daughter who already don't trust him about having a baby for this mother. Like, are you serious? Yes, y'all. Angela meets with her daughter, Skylar, who, you know, like herself, can be a bit combative. You know what I mean? She says she's like Angela in all the ways she wishes that she wasn't. Some of us are like our parents in the worst ways. Anger issues. Okay? But ultimately, she asked her daughter to either carry someone else's eggs or give up her own eggs so that Angela and Michael could have a baby together. And I'm just sitting up here like you really ask your daughter that? Lord, the daughter was like, I'm not giving y'all my eggs, because if it's my eggs, it's my baby. But if y'all get married and he does come over here, I will consider carrying a baby for you. I said, girl, stick to your damn guns. Your mama and Michael don't need to be together, and you damn sure don't need to be carrying no baby for them to fuck up. Like, no, okay? Just no. And Skylar feels like her mom shouldn't even be thinking about no damn baby right now. Y'all are not even married. Y'all are not even in the same country. Go ahead somewhere. Y'all not even on the same continent. Go ahead somewhere with that. So Rebecca and Zied, whatever, okay? She goes to the store to get some lingerie. Her daughter wants to know if that's going to be appropriate, considering the fact that she's going to, where is she going, y'all? Qatar, Tunisia? She going to Tunisia, I think. Okay, she's another one of these husbands that don't know how to go down on nobody. So her daughter Tiffany says, do you think this lingerie will be acceptable there? She says that he will love it, okay? She thinks that Zied will love the lingerie because he's not the typical Muslim, and I think we can see that, all right? She's also very worried about how he's going to see her because she's been airbrushing the shit out of every video and picture she sends. And this is why y'all will see me most of the time with no makeup, because I want people to be aware of what I look like every day. Don't see me in the street with no makeup on and then be like, oh, that bitch look like a whole nother person. No. Okay? This is the face. This is the hair. This is me. Okay, so if you ever see me in person, I'm only going to look better than this. Okay, I do not understand people filtering themselves to the point that you cannot recognize them, or putting so much makeup on and so much weave in all of the time that you can't recognize them when you see them on the street or at the Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself, okay? Balance that shit out so people can recognize you when you ain't got no makeup on, okay? Or no filters on your face when they meet you in person, okay? You just set yourself up for the fall. And she got really upset when she was trying on the lingerie. I honestly feel like Rebecca is a beautiful woman and has nothing to worry about whatsoever. And if that man don't want you because you got a few little lines, even though he knows you're 46 years old, girl, bring your ass back home and find you another man. Like, women really be like, now, I mean, men, I feel like, act as if they don't have any issues. Women go over their issues over and over and over again in their heads. Like when you think about Rebecca and how she's so scared, and then we think about Darcy and how she's so scared, and then you think about Avery and how she's so scared. Like, everybody's always scared that they're going to fit, you know, the approval rating that these men have. And it's just exhausting to me. Like, I'm going to be me. And if you are, you know, gravitating towards what I am, then great. But I'm not changing myself or, you know, worrying about every little thing about myself to make sure that you like it. If you don't like it, I ain't for you. And that's all it is to it. That's somebody for everybody. Rebecca does overshare and tell Tiffany that she plans to have sex with him the first day that she gets there. And I just kind of feel like, girl, you are oversharing. So he doesn't answer the phone on the way to the airport, which makes her nerves bad. It would make my nerves bad as well. But she went ahead and got on that plane. And when she lands, she's scurrying the airport looking for him. And y'all know how it is. When they don't see the person waiting for them within the first 10 minutes, they done lost their damn mind. Heart rate then shot up through the roof, about to have a stroke. And when we come back from commercial break, okay, look. We meet Ziad. He's excited about seeing Rebecca. He loves Rebecca. He has pictures of Rebecca, airbrush pictures, but pictures nonetheless. His parents, who seem to have a, very humble lifestyle, are very Muslim in the aspect of morality. Please make sure that you are not staying in the same hotel room with her when she comes here. That is not okay. Now, the mama looked like a little twitch on her face when Ziad told them that she was 46 years old. The daddy don't care too much. As long as her morality fits, he's good. And I'm like, child. Child. Then he goes and smokes hookah and plays cards with his friends and tells them how he will be getting a hotel room with her. And they will be slapping the skins. And then he shows them pictures, so that they can know. Because, of course, y'all know they're going to have something to say about the age difference. And he's just nervous. He's nervous. But he goes to meet her at the airport. She thought he wasn't there, but he was. He shows up and he has one of those huge airbrush pictures of her on a t-shirt. And you can just see the difference in her face in the t-shirt. And it's just like, oh, that's what you were sending him? It's sad. But he feels as if she looks better in person anyway. He says she's so beautiful. And I feel like that's because people's faces are supposed to move. And when you put those filters on your face, nothing's moving. Like your face is moving, like your mouth is moving and everything, but like your muscles aren't moving in your face to make your skin, squinch up or, whatever your little facial features do. The human thing that goes on here. Oh, Lord. But they are very happy to see each other, and she just keeps asking if he's happy, and he's happy to see her. He's happy the way she is come packaged. It's not gonna last. I can just already tell. We'll just wait and see. I saw the preview. I'm scared. So, y'all, Darcy goes to dinner with her sister and her friend Raina. And let me tell y'all something. That friend Raina is something else. Bitch, you wouldn't be my friend no more. Okay? Darcy is singing Tom's praises. He's perfect. He's the sex machine and all of this shit here. And as she's talking about how great he is, she brings up proposal. And Raina is like, chill out. You haven't even met him in person yet. And she thinks that she's not being realistic. After everything that happened with Jesse, they're hoping that Darcy will be a little bit more conservative about, the way she goes about jumping into these relationships with foreigners. But no, she's learned nothing. And she keeps talking about how much she's grown. And I'm like, where have you grown? Where have you grown, Darcy? It's almost like you completely forgot about all the mistakes that you made when you got with Jesse. You're ignoring those mistakes. And that is annoying the shit out of me. Stacy tells her to stop being so thirsty about this man. And when Stacy said that, Darcy is like, oh, whatever. Okay, you had your 3-year little romp. Let me be happy. And it's like, girl, don't nobody want to stop your happiness. We want you to stop stopping our happiness when you get in these relationships with these stupid ass men. You done brought mayhem on the show and we just not supposed to say nothing. Darcy FaceTimes Tom. And he says that he had a secret. He went somewhere today and it was a secret. Apparently he went on the coast of West Africa to Gran Canaria. I think that's what it's called. And it's a beautiful island where a lot of people have their huge 60-foot long yachts and shit. So, yeah, all right? Tom says he has a friend with this 60-foot yacht and he wants to bring Darcy out to vacation when she comes. And it's all very nice. It reminds me about how they're always trying to convince us not to travel to Africa even though they're soaking it the fuck up on the coast. Okay. So when Raina sees Tom on the phone, she's like, oh, he's hot. Yeah, I do him. And she's like, so are y'all going to have sex like as soon as she gets there? And I'm like, what kind of fucking questions is you asking him, bitch? And he's like, would you? And she's like, would I? She was like, well, I don't want to answer that because I don't want to make Darcy jealous. And Darcy's like, oh, trust me, I can never be jealous. And it's like, Darcy, stop fucking lying. Okay, all right. And then she says, okay, well, yeah, I definitely would. And then he's like, well, I have to see your boobs first. And then she gets up and pulls up her cleave and shows it to the phone. And Darcy is like, oh, I'm okay, babe. I'm good. Okay, I'll talk to you later. And she's upset, but she doesn't want to show she's upset because then they'll think that she's insecure. And she was like, Raina, you was doing too much. And Raina was like, oh, give me a fucking break, Darcy. I'm like, no, Raina, you give us a fucking break, okay? Because you can't sit up there and talk about how nervous you are for Darcy and then put your tits on the camera talking about, oh, it was all in good fun. No, you was a bitch that'll fuck somebody man. If you'll do some shit like that over FaceTime, you'll do some shit like that in real life. So no. Raina is not a real friend, Darcy, but whatever. Y'all gonna stay friends with the bitch anyway. So she's packing and she's talking to Stacy. And she says that she told Tom that whole little interaction made her feel uncomfortable. To which he made her feel like she was being controlling. And he can text whoever he wants to. He can do whatever he wants to and fuck her feelings. And then he ignored her and called her the next day. And then she had to apologize. And I'm like, Darcy, how does this not remind you of Jesse? How does this not remind you of Jesse? That was not okay. Ain't no man that really wants to be with you and is serious about being in a relationship with you and values you as a woman would never play with your friend like that on FaceTime with you. They would never do no shit like that. And the fact that you are made to feel like, oh, I don't want to look insecure, that's not insecure. I could say I'm not comfortable with that. And if he tells you that he could do whatever he wants to, you should have been strong enough to tell him back, well, guess what? If that's the type of shit that you want to do, I'm going to cancel my ticket. No, thank you. Like, I'm sorry. I don't care about this television show. I'm not about to travel to another country to be made to feel uncomfortable and unvalued by somebody that I so-called and fell in love with, and I ain't even met the motherfucker yet. And they already disrespected me, sitting up there asking my friend to show them the titties and all of that. Like, Darcy. And Stacy is trying to not say it because it's obvious that Darcy feels some type of way because Stacy found her man across the water somewhere too. I forgot where they said he was from. But now they're engaged. They have been dating for 3 years though. And then they got engaged. But something makes me feel like Stacy has been maybe smarter about her choices. And she knows her sister might be a little jealous of that. And she doesn't want to rub it in. So she's just going to let it go and tread lightly. But Mayhem looks just like the name. Mayhem. Jesse called her at like 3 a.m. Didn't leave any messages. She didn't answer, but it woke her up. And she was like, he probably wanted to call for some bullshit, but she's tired of hearing it because he's draining. I'm like, girl, he been draining. And the fact that he always acts like it's her, but you still hitting her up at 3 o'clock in the morning, she needs to block him from her phone. Like, why are you even still receiving phone calls from him? And then she leaves for England. And I'm like, oh, Lord. Darcy gonna stress us out again. So Timothy and Jennifer. Y'all, Veronica is about to be a problem. She is about to be an issue and a fucking problem. So she threw him the going away party, right? And remember Jennifer said she wanted pictures at all times so she could see what was going on, right? Even though it's a whole bunch of friends, it's not just Veronica there. Why? Why does Veronica have on a sheer shirt with a lace bra on? And then when they take the picture, it looks like she's sitting on his lap. And that's the picture y'all sent Jennifer. And he let Veronica convince him that that was the right move to make. I was like, she is sabotaging your relationship. Y'all have been apart and not together for 4 years, but to me it seemed like Veronica still got some feelings for you. Then she goes and gets the ring that he proposed to her with to give to him to give to Jennifer. And knowing him, she knows that he's going to tell her that that's the ring that he gave Veronica. And then Jennifer is going to get upset and throw that ring in his face. She know what she doing. Okay? And she's constantly saying that Jennifer needs to know that it's not just her family and that he already has a family and that comes with her and her daughter. And it's like, look, if he want to play parent to your little girl, fine. But what you are not about to do is make somebody accept you into the family dynamic once they become a wife. And see, you know, a lot of y'all baby mamas No disrespect to the good ones. No disrespect to the ones that's just trying to, balance the whole situation. I'm not shaming everybody. I'm not trying to be like that, just to be clear. But I do notice that a lot of y'all feel like y'all have a certain place in a man's life and nobody else can get above that. And when y'all feel like somebody is about to take over and become more than what you are to the man, then y'all get upset and want to cause issues and problems and don't want to admit it just because you don't like feeling like you've been pushed to the side. When at the end of the day, you've been pushed to the side. But when y'all are co-parenting, okay, and the relationship feels like it's working well for you, bringing somebody else in the picture is just as uncomfortable for him as it is for a woman that's entering a situation knowing that a man already has that type of relationship with an ex. Okay, so I kind of understand where Jennifer is coming from, because I think Veronica is doing that shit on purpose. So she drops him off at the airport, and he says that he rented a 2-bedroom apartment so that they can spend time with the daughter and it can be like a family situation. And she's like, you already have a family, okay? Me and Chloe are your family. And it's just like, see that right there? See that right there? That right there is a problem. That feeling that you have, that angst to hurry up and piss on your hydrants, or piss on your, mark your spot. Like she's pissing on him to mark her spot. Like that is what she's doing. And you're not in a position to do that. And the fact that he's allowed that and not created any real boundaries, whew, for this man to get ran over by a Mack truck, which has 2 bitches in it, I'm worried, okay? Because Jennifer gonna run over him, and Veronica obviously has already been running over him since she was able to convince him to send that damn picture anyway. Like, look at her with her fucking titties out. You know that girl wasn't gonna be okay with that. She wasn't answering his text messages or nothing. She just texts back whatever. When she asked for a picture of the party, you know what she wanted? This, and then you show the entire room with all of the people in it. Like, that's what she wanted. She wanted a FaceTime where you do the panoramic and you spin that bitch around and you can see the whole thing on the one picture. Like, she wanted to see what was going on at the party. She didn't want to see Veronica's titties next to your chin. Like, I just cannot with them. But ultimately we find out that he's hiding something from Jennifer, and he is scared that once he tells her, she won't want to deal with him anymore. And I'm wondering what that secret is. I'm wondering what that secret is, you guys. I'm nervous. Either way, hope you enjoyed the review. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Love you. See you in the next one.